What's up guys, it's your girl Brianna aka Mini Marley, and I'm back for another video. Today's video is going to be a natural hair tutorial, and it's one that I have been dying to share with you guys because if you've been watching my channel for the last few years, then you know that I've always used gel for my wash and goes. I'm an eco styler girl. I also love some main choice gels, and I use them and I would just slick my hair down and really pile it on to get my wash and go. But I recently made this switch to mousse or foam, and it has been game changing. I honestly feel like I'm not using gel for my wash and goes ever again. So I really wanted to share it with you guys because one, it is much faster for me. My curls are easily defined using the mousse versus gel, and it also dries much quicker because it's more lightweight, and because it's more lightweight you get more volume on day one. So I just had to put you guys on because if you are not using mousse or foam already, then you really need to try it. So if you want to see how I achieved this wash and go using mousse, then just keep watching this video. Alright, we are starting off with freshly washed hair as usual. I have my hair just wrapped up in a towel with the shower cap underneath just to preserve the moisture and keep the water in my hair so that it doesn't dry out before we start applying our products. I just wanted to spend some time showing you guys my hair. I know it's been a while since I've done a hair tutorial, so here is what it's looking like. And the first thing that I'm going to do is go in with some leave-in conditioner. This leave-in conditioner was recommended to me on Instagram by one of my followers, and it is the Eden Body Works Lavender Aloe Leave-In Conditioner. It's a thicker leave-in conditioner, and I'm actually really loving it. I feel like it's really nice and moisturizing, so I added it to both sides of my hair. Then I actually sectioned my hair and continued adding it because I really want to make sure that it is nice and saturated and on every single curl, especially because the only other product that we're going to be using is the mousse. And I feel like when you're using mousse or foam for your wash and goes, your hair isn't as moisturized, so it's definitely important to put a nice moisturizing product underneath. But I also didn't want to use anything that was too thick or anything that would interfere with the way that the mousse actually works. So this leave-in is the only other styling product that I used beside the mousse. I went ahead and sectioned off my hair, and now we are going in with our Tangle Teezer wide tooth comb. And this wide tooth comb is pretty unique because it is dual-sided. So as you can see, I'm using the long wide set teeth to detangle this bigger section of hair, and then I'm just going to section off a smaller section of hair, and I'm going to use the short two-tiered teeth to further detangle this section. So as you can see, those short two-tiered teeth are flexible, and they really help you to get in and detangle your hair and get rid of smaller knots. And I find that that's really helpful to have one product that does everything that I need it to do. So you'll see how I use that throughout this video. But as you can see, I went ahead and applied mousse to this first section of my hair, and it clumps my curls together so well. So let me show you how I did that again. I went ahead and used the wide tooth comb with the shorter two-tiered teeth to detangle this section. I added some water, and now I'm applying my mousse to this section. Now this is the Do Most Def mousse, and it is amazing. I love this product. Right here, I feel like I actually used too much mousse because this stuff goes a long way. You only need 1 or 2 pumps per section. So I just used the rest that I had on my hands to go ahead and define the next section of hair. And I'm also going through with the wide tooth comb to detangle. You can detangle with the products in your hair. That also helps the curls to clump together, which I love. Now another thing that I like to do besides raking this mousse through my hair is to shingle to really get those curls to clump up. And this is what that first section looked like when it was finished. Alright, I feel like that was pretty quick, so let's slow it down. I'm just going in and wetting my hair with my spray bottle, and then we need to detangle this section. In any wash and go, you really want to make sure that your hair is nice and detangled. You don't want any knots. You want the curls to be as smooth as possible. So of course, I'm using my Tangle Teezer wide tooth comb. Then I'm going in with my mousse, and like I do with my gel wash and goes, you really want to focus that product on the root. Do not skip that. And then bring the product down the rest of the hair shaft so that you can continue to define the curls. I'm going in with the short two-tiered teeth on my wide tooth comb, really getting all of those knots out as you can see. And you can do that with the product because it really will help your curls to clump up. And then hit the roots with that mousse and really smooth them down and lay them down. And I feel like this really helps so much. You definitely want to make sure that you get the product there. And then bring it down the rest of the hair strand, just kind of shingling or raking your fingers through so that you can get the curls to clump up. This is what the back section of my hair is looking like once it has all been defined, and now we are ready to move to the front. Again, I'm using the wider set teeth on my comb to go ahead and detangle this section. It's really gentle on my hair and scalp, so I love that. And then we're gonna go right back in with our mousse, just applying that to the roots and really smoothing it out, and then bringing that product down the rest of the hair strand. So I was really surprised when I went from gel to mousse, because my biggest concern was that mousse or foam is just so lightweight, and I'm just like, how is that really going to clump my curls together? But what I love is that it actually does do it, and it does it quickly. I feel like with gel I spend more time on each section, but with a mousse I just found that it really clumps my curls together easily. I have no issues with it, and I've even seen people using foam on kinkier textured hair, because I know some people are probably watching this and thinking, okay, maybe this works on your curl pattern, but I'm not sure it will work on mine. But I have seen foam used on so many different hair textures, and it seems like it works for just about everyone. I also follow a lot of professional natural hairstylists on Instagram, and I see them using foam on their clients so often. That's really what got me interested in using foam to begin with. I'm like, all of the professional stylists are using foam instead of gel. Let me try it out. They use it for twist outs, flat twist outs, two-strand twist outs, and even wash and go. So I gave it a try, and I really recommend trying it out. You might be on the fence and you're like, no, this cannot work for me, but just try it out. One of my friends was really hesitant, but I've already put her on, and she's obsessed with this product and with using foam in general. So I love it. You need to try it, girl. But as you can see, when I get to the top of my head, I just like to shingle even more, which just means that I'm going curl by curl. Obviously, the front of my hair is a much looser texture than the back. This has always been my problem area, and now that my hair has been color treated, and because I went and flat ironed it twice last year and early this year, I feel like this section is even looser now. So I just give it a little extra TLC and spend a little extra time making sure that the curls are defined, and once it dries, I feel like the curls pop a little bit more. But this is what everything looks like when it has been defined, but it is still wet. So now it's time for us to go under the dryer. I have a hooded dryer in my office, so I had to give you guys a little sneak peek of what that looks like, but I have an office tour coming up soon, don't worry. But I just went up under the hooded dryer for about 30 minutes, and because this is foam, it dries so quickly. I really don't even think I was under here for 30 minutes, maybe 20 if that, but this dries so fast, and at first it's gonna feel really crunchy, and I'm actually not gonna break the cast tonight because it's bedtime, it's really late, so I figured I will do this in the morning, so I don't mind it staying crunchy tonight. But what I am gonna do is just go over my hair with some Olaplex hair oil. I love this Olaplex oil, and I will link it down below. I'm just kind of scrunching it into my curls. I'm really not trying to break the cast right now, but I just want to really add some oil to this hair. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm just going to apply my silk scarf and then put my bonnet over that, and I'm ready for bed. I'll be back tomorrow. The next day, this is what my hair looks like. I went ahead and did my makeup, and this is pretty much my hair. As you can see, there's not much shape to it, so I went ahead and used my blow dryer and hit the roots and kind of just stretched it. And I have an entire video on how I shape my hair using my blow dryer and how I stretch it, and you really should check that video out because I go in detail showing exactly how I do that. So I'm not gonna do that today, but I do want to mention that after I stretch each section, I just add a little bit of my Olaplex hair oil as I go, and when I'm done with that process, it looks like this. I went ahead and slicked down my edges and tied that down with my little scarf, and this is what it looks like when my edges are done and my hair is stretched and shaped. However, the back of my hair is looking a little bit sad. I don't like that. So I'm gonna go in with my hair pick by Tangle Teezer. I love this hair pick, one, because it is so big, which is so cute, and is also this nice lavender color. And because it's so large, it helps you to cover a wider area of hair to help you style your hair quicker. And again, this hair pick is specifically designed for people with naturally curly and coily hair, 3C to 4C textures specifically. And it has really extra long U-shaped teeth that are really effective for really getting down to the root of your hair and helping you lift it to create that volume that you want. So as you can see, I've done one side of my head and it really helped me to create volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing in the back. And here is Stella interrupting my video just to check out my hair and see what I'm working on. But as you can see, this hair pick really helped me to create so much volume, and it's really nice and gentle on the scalp. So this is the finished result. I love, love, love the results that I get using mousse. It is so voluminous on day one, and honestly, these curls last me for days, at least a good 5 days. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you try out mousse for your wash and go? Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and found it really helpful. If you have been using gel on your wash and goes and you have not tried a foam or a mousse, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And I also highly recommend the Do Most Def mousse. It is just amazing, and this product is really just, you need to try it for yourself to see. So I will definitely link all of the products that I use in today's video down below so that you can check them out, along with the styling tools from Tangle Teezer. Shout out to Tangle Teezer for sponsoring this video. I really enjoyed using this pick and the detangling comb, and they worked really, really well. So if you want to check those out as well, they will be linked down below. And until next time, peace out guys. I will see you in the next video.